See, I want to talk about the election actually that you brought that up.
Oh, okay.
With the whole Trump indictment thing. What do you think about that?
Well, the Trump indictment, man. I think it's at this point, man. Like they've been investigating him for how long?
Forever.
Forever,
Ever
bro.
since he became president. Now, for those of you who don't know what's going on with the Trump indictment, Trump is basically being indicted for using campaign funds to pay off or to pay off to silence Stormy Daniels over an alleged affair, if I'm not mistaken, that was had. So she doesn't come out and start like telling people, you know what I mean, and ruining his campaign chances. Wrong, messed up. He should have been punished for that. However, Hillary Clinton, and not to be the, well, what about this person? I want to repeat again.
You could kind of mention every every Democrat.
But the JCast wants to repeat again. Trump should be punished for that, okay?
Yes.
With that being said, though, Hillary Clinton used campaign funds to fund the investigation of Trump-Russia collusion called, I think, the Steele dossier, right? So what that was she used DNC campaign funds to pay law enforcement, I believe. I don't know if it was law enforcement or somebody else, to investigate the whole Trump-Russia collusion thing, using funds for something other than campaigns. She only got fined like 180 grand.
Wow.
She didn't go to jail. She didn't get threatened to go to jail. She didn't get threatened to go to court. You know what I mean? So either you fine both of them or they both go to court. But this whole thing about sending somebody to court with a threat of jail versus just fining somebody, with the only difference being the political party they belong to, raises red flags and causes people to believe that you are after that party, whether you want to accept it or not. Like, nobody's after you. Well, why is my guy, who's red, going through all this for doing the same thing that Hillary did, who's blue, and that's the only difference is the party they belong to. Why? Why? You know? And your boy Nayib Bukele was like, Nayib Bukele's a real one. Shout out to Nayib. But he actually said, like, yo, if this was happening in the third world country, the United States would be condemning this, where you're actually threatening to imprison nothing more than a political opponent. That's all this is. It's a political opponent.
Yeah.
And guys, you heard it here first. In the next couple of months, you're gonna start hearing Ron DeSantis' Russia agent and Chinese agent, and he did this and he did that, and Ron DeSantis is out here making backdoor deals. You're gonna start hearing that pretty soon, where you never heard it before. Why? Because he's the next big threat. If it's not Trump, it's Ron DeSantis. At the end of the day, these are two capable men. Say what you want about Trump. He got stuff done. Economy speaks for itself. You know, the argument could be made if Bernie was in office, but he's not. You know, and I sympathize with the Bernie bros and the people who voted for Bernie.
Yeah, his own party betrayed him.
And, his own party betrayed him. And I think Bernie does, whatever your beliefs on regarding the political system, I think Bernie did care for people, does care for the working class, and would have tried. Personally, I think even though he's a millionaire now, figures. But nobody else in that Democratic Party cares about people. And I'm not saying people in the Republican Party care about people either, but if you make the economy prosper, the people can kind of handle themselves. What are your thoughts on that?
Yo,
I kind of went on a rant.
Yeah, man. Everything you said, I agree. Like I mentioned before, I think it's time for change. We gotta vote. The people that are currently in power out now.
And look, and guys. So sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
No, that's basically it, man. We got
even if you're determined to vote Democrat, vote for another Democrat, man.
Yeah.
RFK is running actually. Robert Kennedy Jr., I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the nephew, I think, of John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
He's running under the Democrat ticket. Guys, there's your guy right there. You can vote for him. Vote for somebody who's coherent. At the very least, man. At the very least. I don't understand how people can look at this and be like, yeah, no, this is great, bro. This is great. You know, mortgage, taxes, everything going up. And it continues to go up, especially as BRICS continues to develop. I don't know. We need somebody who can at least put American interests first. You know, in that article, like, yeah, if Ron DeSantis bans foreign investments, it's going to stop people from those countries from buying. Good. You think people of other countries are caring about American citizens? You think other people in other countries like, yeah, but what about the Americans? You think people in Venezuela are like, yeah, we passed this law, but how would this affect the Americans who want to live here? They don't care about us.
Yeah, they're just trying to reap the benefits.
Yeah, they want to come here. They want to work. Good. They want to send money back to their country. Good. America provides all the opportunities for them to do that. But we got to care about America. We got to put America first, man. Nobody's over there in any other country thinking, well, what about people from other countries? What about America? What about the people in Minnesota? What if people in Minnesota wanted to go to China and buy something? You think China cares? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, people, I get you want to be sympathetic, but in your quest to be sympathetic for other people, don't forget to be sympathetic for your own people. All right. So, that's my thing on that. Freaking, I got off. Sorry, man. This thing gets me annoyed because my family came here actually from a third world country.
Were they a communist country?
No, it was just a third world country.
Oh, you're good then, man.
Yeah, no. You know what it is? They came from a third world country. They worked. They're doing okay, or they're doing as best they can. I know my dad. He retired actually by like 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
American dream.
You know what I'm saying? But possible because America said, yeah, you want to work? Sure, come. That's it. Everything else handles itself. You work and you get the benefit. But my dad came here like in the 70s and 80s or whatever.
Yeah, it was different back then.
Mm-hmm.
People were,
people were working.